Hey, 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 hey! I see that the lighting is a little bit darker here, but this video is not about how it looks, it's about what I'm saying. Now, this one is just going to be for my smart viewers, so if you're a dumbass, get the fuck out of here, okay? Alright, so now that we're here, let's talk about philosophy. We're going to do a brief history of philosophy of the whole world, okay? So it all started in ancient Greece with a little guy you probably know of as Plato. Now, society had moved to a place where enough was under control that people now had time to think about things like art and philosophy. And Plato, he was a very rational thinker, and he set a lot of things out in his book, The Republic, Plato's Republic, which you can read and understand his philosophy. And he inspired um, um, Aristotle and Socrates, who came up with the Socratic method and laid the groundwork for later philosophies to come. Um, Now, this was in what was known as the Enlightenment period, where the Bible was no longer just for the people in the church masters, but was available for the public to read. And this created a lot of cultural shift and change. And what followed this period was was one of was one of industrialism, and this was known also as modernism, which is different from modernity. And in this period, we had um, new philosophers like Descartes and Immanuel Kant. 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 And Nietzsche said, God is dead, famously, in his magnum opus, also Sparach Zarathustra. And in this period, people were beginning to question religion. What? And say things like, well, it wasn't quite atheism then, but it was agnosticism. They were questioning Hashem. Additionally, we saw a shift in culture and art and the rise of machines, where typically you had to always make everything by hand. But then with Henry Ford, things became automated. And this gave rise to materialism and globalization ultimately as a result of this. And then later came the internet and a period of postmodernism, when now even modernism was coming into question and everything was becoming deconstructed. And we had new philosophers like parentheses, 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 Noam Chomsky, parentheses, 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 and Slavoj Zizek, who, well, Noam was the founder of linguistics and criticized American diplomacy and Israel. And he was Jewish. What? I almost don't even want to say that part. It doesn't make any sense. And Slavoj Zizek, some people call him the Elvis of cultural theory, because he uses pop culture references to make points about ideology today, referencing even Kung Fu Panda. What? How could that have to do with philosophy or anything? What? People are crazy. So crazy. And that's where we are today. Um, yep. Oh, sorry. I forgot a little bit. A little guy named Sigmund Freud? Well, I'll tell you why I left him out. He was a genius, but his theories were not scientifically provable, okay? That goes for his buddy Carl Jung as well. Sorry, psychoanalysis. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, it's only men I talked about. They're the only famous ones. Fuck you.